I know when this is starting, because Sundays at 9 is the time slot for Game of Thrones right now, or House of the Dragon. So this is probably going to be the next thing that starts up, because they always try to have something in that, like, good time slot. This will be my next thing that I got to watch, but I guess this first episode or whatever going into it is going to be Jon Stewart's origin story. So it shows how the Guardians initially chose Jon Sr. to be the next Green Lantern. And then the Guardians chose Hal Jordan instead. Oh, okay. So Guardian Lyanna meets young Jon, and Bernadette lets her know young Jon would be a great candidate for Green Lantern when he's older. Flashbacks to his military experience and whatnot. Okay. So got you. There's going to be a lot of giving his origin story and bringing people into it. So it seems like this first episode is going to give a lot of insight for people that might not be as familiar with the character to kind of ease them in to Green Lantern, which I like that because I don't know a ton about Green Lantern. I know a little bit, but I really don't know much. Not to mention, the thing that I've been loving with the DC universe is they have been kind of expanding out more so that they could bring them all full circle together into more movies and shows together, which I really like. And DC has a way of, like, making their superheroes, like, the stories really dark, but also having a lot of realistic feel to them, which is what I really look for in those, like, between Batman and even stuff with Superman, like the newer Superman stuff and some of the newer characters. I really like Justice League. Like, those ones, there's like this dark realism to it that makes you feel for the characters a lot. So I feel like this is definitely going to have a lot of that. So let's get this trailer up so I can kind of, like, gauge it a little bit more. I'll get us over to here. Get our video up so we can check it out together. Okay. Oh, I think I have it muted. Hold up. Yo, YouTube, chill. Let me get that. Okay. So let's see what we got. HBO Max. Give it to us.
It's time to get up, Junior.
Ooh. I like that actor. What the heck is that guy's name?
So, you're a space cop.
No, I'm just being trained.
All right, new lesson. Take the
This
ring.
guy's in a lot of
Fly.
things.
Just fly.
I'm sorry. Fly, please. What's that?
Oh.
You're the backup quarterback.
For now.
Okay, a new series. So yeah, this must be the start of it. I didn't know if there was multiple seasons
What do
or
you
not.
think is going on?
It's no accident we're here. These victims are gonna end up being alien.
Based on what?
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
Being alien?
I think this is more than just a feeling.
This is the threat no
Oh,
one's ever
dude, this
seen
is
before.
kind of giving like crime show drama.
What do you know about manhunters?
Where'd you hear that word?
Manhunters are the most dangerous beings to ever exist in the galaxy. They could take the form of any species.
So it could be anyone.
Oh, that's terrifying.
These
Are they like
descendants are
skinwalkers?
To put you down.
Oh my god, it's that guy! I remember him in the other movies.
Do you resent Hal Jordan?
The ring's always been mine. Jordan's just keeping it warm.
Sinestro.
You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Al?
Socrates.
No,
Let's say what he actually is.
my replacement.
Okay.
In brightest day. In blackest night.
Dude, this looks good.
No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power.
Green Lantern's light.
Okay, August 16th. I was right. I was like, this is probably in
A lot of
about
beer.
2 weeks. So is there, for Green Lantern, for those of y'all that know more about him, is his power more attributed to his, because I know it's his ring, you know, but is it more of just whoever wears the ring has the power? Or is there more beyond? Oh my God, I'm trying to get this still shop and it's not giving it to me. Because I know the ring allows him to, well, whoever is the wearer of the ring allows them to kind of create stuff and gives powers, but like, does the person itself who wears the ring also have powers, or is it more attributed to the ring itself? Yes, a new Green Lantern. This is a TV show coming to HBO Max called Lanterns. It's going to be out in about 2 weeks. The ring chooses a wielder. It's all in the ring. He himself is nothing. I feel like there's probably a little bit more to it, but like I said, I don't know Green Lantern's backstory very well. And other renditions, there's not a lot of Green Lantern stuff out there, and I never was big in, like, I never read any of those comics, so I don't know the source material well. But this, honestly, the vibes of this kind of give like crime drama, because there's these like murders that are happening and they're trying to solve that and figure it out, while also seems like the power is being shifted of who has the ring, and then the next person that is kind of getting the ring's power is kind of like that power dynamic of a shift. So yeah, I feel like his character a lot of times has been a comic relief, but this seems way more serious and dark, which I really like. I feel like a lot of the stuff we've been getting from DC more recently has definitely had more of dark undertones, which sometimes I kind of like that. I like when we get the nitty gritty where, you know, life isn't all just we have powers and everything's good, you know, where it's more realistic, and then these powers are used to fight and combat the real life struggles that happen in every day. But I mean, the fact of the matter of the person that's like taking people out is an alien of some sorts. It's like a shapeshifter. Like I said, it seems like a skinwalker. The fact that the alien can take form of whoever and whatever is both scary and intriguing, because you're fighting an enemy that you don't know what they look like, which is scary. The ring chooses its wearer. It said the wearer must be of good heart and strong will to be chosen. Gotcha. Yeah, DC has always had a darker tone, which I really like, because it gives a uniqueness to them that makes it feel more realistic, honestly. If obviously a super powered ring that gives you abilities is not realistic, but minus that, the story surrounding it gives that bit of a realism to it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that always intrigues me. I mean, I love anything superhero stuff, and because this is a story that I don't know much going into it, I feel like I don't have any preconceived stuff in my brain of like, oh, I'm expecting this, this, and this. Like, I'm not expecting anything, so I'm going in fresh, where I can just absorb the story as is, which I really like that, because I feel like there's so many times where we're on like the fourth and fifth rendition of a character where we don't know, like we already kind of have preconceived notions of a character. I'm going into Green Lantern not knowing much about him, so this will be like a brand new story for me, which I really like. The wearer can be anyone from anywhere or any planet or species. Oh shit, I didn't realize it was like that vast. I'm not ready to learn about the Lantern Corps. What does that even mean? But this looks good. This trailer looks really good. And what is this actor's name? This guy here on this guy. I feel like I've seen both of them in shows, but I know this guy from a couple of things, but my brain is like blanking right now of like the main stuff that I've seen him in. But I definitely know I've seen him before. Let's see what we've got here. Does this tell me anything in the description? No, of course it doesn't. The Lantern's oaths are the most badass quotes in comic book history. Ooh, okay. Half of these comments are like, how did they keep this under wrap for so long? I had no idea this was coming. And this is like big because DC's been dropping a lot of stuff more recently, especially just this year alone. DC has dropped a couple of really good things. I still got to see Supergirl. I'm not caught up. I got to see it still. I think it might have left theaters, so now I have to go find it elsewhere. But the green ring represents the emotion of willpower. Different color rings represent different emotions. Oh, so there's different. So like the green one is just the one that we're more familiar with, but there's other lantern colors. Ooh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I didn't realize that. Yeah, this is not my wheelhouse. I was never much of a Green Lantern girly growing up. Honestly, my when I think Green Lantern, I think about the ride at Six Flags. And I don't know if you've ever, I don't know if they still have the Green Lantern ride at a lot of ones, but it's one of those ones where you stand up. Yeah, you want some Green Lantern lore? It's one of those rides, you like stand up and sit in the seat. Like you're not actually sitting, you're standing with the seat and it just like scrunches you in. And it's like incredibly uncomfortable. And then you go around like that, like standing. I don't know who came up with this idea because the concept, like the ride is okay. The seat mechanism, not the vibe. So when I think Green Lantern, my brain goes to that ride, which I hope, I mean, that was like 10 years ago now, so or more than that, so I hope they've fixed it since, but you have the emotions of each memorized of all the lanterns. Well, this show is just called Lanterns. It's not called Green Lantern, it's called Lanterns. So I feel like if it does well, then they can totally do more with it and bring in the other lanterns and the other ring colors, I guess. Or do we call them ring colors? Do we call them lantern? I don't know what you call them, what the terminology is. But it definitely opens the possibility for others to be brought in and for them to include other stories. So I find that definitely intriguing. And I'm definitely interested to learn more of what they could do with this and where they could go with it. Hell yeah. But also, thank you so much, Legacy, for the sub. Flary, welcome in. Thank you guys, everybody, so much so. Sorry, we were doing like a sponsored react, so I didn't want to get off kiltered. But hi, everybody. Thank you. But yeah, that's what we've got for Lanterns. Thank you guys for checking it out. You watched the animated series? Oh, you used to, gosh. I feel like I remember watching like some Justice League stuff in the day where Green Lantern was like brought in for one-off episodes, but it was never anything that was like honed in on his story. Because I used to watch a lot of those like animated superhero cartoons as a kid. Like Cartoon Network had a bunch of them. But Green Lantern was never one I went super. I feel like they never gave him a lot of time to be explained, so I never really knew much. But you guys have already enlightened me. So hell yeah. Okay. Definitely got me intrigued now for when this drops. And it doesn't seem like I need any precursor to go into it. So I can just start watching it. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. I'm trying to remember the ones I watched as a kid, like the animated ones. I watched a bunch of different stuff. I watched some of the Justice League ones. I don't know if I watched Justice League Unlimited, maybe then. Because I remember watching that. I watched a lot of Teen Titans, but he's not in that. Teen Titans was, oh, my shit. I love that show. Love it so much. But yeah, honestly, it's making me feel like I gotta do some homework and get prepped for it. But dude, I'm amped. This looks good. And this trailer dropped like 2 weeks ago. How did I not hear about this till right now? That's why I love getting to do these sponsored reacts, because honestly, it brings stuff to my attention that I had no idea was even coming out. Justice League was season 1 and Unlimited was season 2. Gotcha. Dude, honestly, That was back when I was like elementary school, so I don't fully remember everything. But I will have to check that out cuz yeah, I was going to say House of the Dragon, the 9th is the season finale. So that means this starts on the 16th. So I'll be like, "Okay, Bobby, we got our next show. Next show is up. House of the Dragon's over. What's the next thing we're watching on HBO? Lanterns."